सुरु गरौँ अब गेम सुरु गरौँ सरी भने डिभिजन 1 सम्म त पुगिन्छ आज तर यो ठिकै छ जस्तो यो नि खेलौँ के हो एकचोटि के खेल्न डिभिजनै हान्ने सुरु गरौँ अब आज त जसरी नि डिभिजन 1 चाहिँ पुऱ्याइन्छ भनेर चाहिँ भन्न सकिन्न हैन एकै रात डिभिजन 1 त पुग्यो हो तर डिभिजन 4, 5 सम्म चाहिँ पुगिन्छ आज 7 मा छु त्यति सम्म चाहिँ पुगिन्छ आज त्यति चाहिँ इजिली पुगिन्छ अब त्यो पनि कस्तो खालको अब प्लेयरहरु आउँछ भन्ने कुरा आफूभन्दा जानी प्लेयरहरु त आफूभन्दा जानी प्लेयरहरु त छँदै छैन
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. Vitinha is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, he's a player with enough stamina to do it all, Peter. One minute he'll be closing down an opposition attacker, the next he'll be busting a gut to get in support of an attack. Not always the flashiest, but you can depend on him, and you can't say that about everyone.
Getting
the best out of him will count for so much. He's played it long. Where it came from.
Sit.
That's a good ball out wide. Mohamed Salah going face to face with his great rival. And he's had it nicked away. Nicely weighted ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Played out wide. Now it's Rafinha. Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Mbappe plays it short. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Messi is having a shot!
Corner
And
for
a
fix.
terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Looking for options for movement. Mohamed Salah has the space to scheme. Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Mbappe, and he's picked out the run. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that's a key interception. De Jong. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe. Distributed tidily. Here's a sharp little ball here. And Messi! Oh, good spread. Mohamed Salah.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rafinha. Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. That'll be a throw-in. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mbappe. Now that's a fine challenge.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rice. Has a look and plays it forward. And that could set him on his way. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Ja,
The movement is slick, the
Salah
speed
Vegas.
is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Messi. Nicely spread. It's played through for him. Mbappe! It's off target and by quite a way.
Mbappe probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Positiefबाट गोल हान्यो होला भन्टा नि यार.
Shaw. De Jong. And that is out of play. Tries a measured ball. Defending of the desperate variety. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Yehi. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Great defending, strong and determined. And the pass is intercepted. De Jong makes the interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
त्यहीँबाट गोल हान्नुपर्ने रहेछ. पास दिएर मर्यो.
Great ball if he can get there. Space for him to turn and look. Gets a good foot in there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Robertson proves too strong. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
Such good technique.
He's found a way through. Over to the right flank. And he's managed to get free. Swings it across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. Down to business again.
Brazil clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for the run.
Oi.
Well measured. He's in a great position. And Aubameyang!
At-
And he should have made them pay.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Sonny को लाने केटले
Shaw. And he's forced to go back. And Gehi. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Vitinha.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Messi. Messi. Mbappe. Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Vitinha
Oh,
is
yeah.
sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
मरे
Knocks it into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! How they've waited. Now they have it. As simple as you like. The outcome utterly
Three
inevitable.
goal लाने रे मरे
So often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
De Jong gets across to intercept that. That pass has been well intercepted. Spread it left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Big chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look,
Hey,
they
now
may be
very right
one
track
down,
alanda
but
nahi
they're
hai.
not shying away.
Salah.
Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Good ball, good take. Mbappe. Somewhat off target. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit the
कट्टाडा
power
उडाको मैले
attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Koundé. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Aubameyang. Rice. That has not gone well. Well, that looks a decent ball. Tries to pass it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they've finally cottoned on to the fact that this centre-forward is talented, highly talented. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, there's the clearance. Messi. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Robertson, the most accurate pass. Brazil could be just about done here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Shot could be on. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Rice. Lovely pass, but can he get... Goes for the shot! No, he's missed it.
ए भगवान.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 30.
So we have movement on both benches.
À sa place, le numéro 3.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly now in lead preservation mode. Guéhi has got himself a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Rice. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That is ended up in no man's land.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he's intervened well there. Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's well spotted. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment.
आज हारिने भयो.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Messi has it out wide and in space. That could spell trouble.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's through here. Robertson. Barrera. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Dovbik. Benquelam. That has not gone well. That's really well manoeuvred. Messi, he's picked his way through. Oh, somewhat off target. Deftly away. It's a pretty loose pass. He's on it. Can he get away? Dovbyk!
Wait.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Aimed beyond the defence. He's had it nicked away. And that has put paid to that. Barrera, quarter of an hour played.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that's a key interception. Manquillam. And here's Messi. Great chance! And a neat finish. They're level in a trice.
They say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Brazil restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Mbappe. And he was quick to react. Can he get it through? That ball looks a good one. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Rafinha. Gamba Osaka are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Son Heung-min, great defending, strong and determined. Not the most accurate pass.
Okay, get player.
Jimenez. Kim Yong-kwon. And it's Son Heung-min. Manquillam. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, can they get it? Big chance! Goal, Brazil! And that for him is goal number 10. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Gamba Osaka really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And it's been played through. And this is Messi. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good finish.
Gol ko Barsado ni
In
Barsat.
a trice, and they are soaring. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Brazil go up by 2 and are looking good.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he welcomes it in. Chance! Brazil have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. And here's Dovbyk. And it's Messi, looking to play him in. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Well, that pass isn't the best. Spread it left. Well read, nice interception. Knocks it into space. Real chance here. Now it's chance, surely! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That's it, 45 minutes up.
Break.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Brazil claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. And we get things going again. Oh, easy pickings there. Son Heung-min. That's a... And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. Just as they wanted it. Just when they wanted it. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Mbappe. This looks promising. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Valverde. Now it's Dovbyk, and he's been shifted off it. Manquillam. And it's Valverde. Messi has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Jimenez. Shifted it to the flank. Barrera. Nicely weighted ball. Good read, needed to be. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. Chips it through. A slight, oh, terrible pass. And Messi!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's managed to get free. Surely he had a chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible... He's had a shot! And he hits the net! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oyarzabal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Vinicius Junior, and this is Messi. Oyarzabal, he's well positioned here. Gamba Osaka needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Vinicius Junior. Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Manquelam looking for options for movement. Oh, it's just a little... And the shot! Goal! Brazil! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Brazil have their lead. Arhan. Now it's Kubo. Threads one in. And that's a simple one for the keeper. He's a sharp little ball here.
Gamba Osaka really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Arhan. And it's Kubo. Dovbik. Now that's well seen too. Oh, can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. Kubo. And no, that was never going to make it. Rice tries to play it through. That has ended up in no man's land. Could be danger here. Now that looks a decent ball. The final 5 minutes. Brazil close now to seeing this one through to the end. Messi with 3 goals to his name and looking for more. That's a shade optimistic. Arhan. And Kubo. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well timed, excellent interception. De Jong gets over and intercepts. Great vision. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
ブラジル、選手の交代をしてほしい。背番号17、リオネル・メッシ。変わりました。
Can he get on the end of this? Oyarzabal is in a really good position out wide. And they've got rid. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Brazil have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial set. Just 1 point required, and a brighter future is in the bag. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Brazil need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to... Vinicius Junior! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
Vinicius Junior. That has not gone well. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Vinicius Junior. Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. He's got away. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Messi. Rafinha is wide and looking to get onto this. Çalhanoğlu. Rafinha. Always onto this. He's found a way through. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. The most accurate pass. And it's Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe is onto this. There's the shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Messi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Burmo. Great vision. He's on it. Can he get away? Koundé clears without hesitation. And he's quick to snatch it back. And that could well leave a mark. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Rice. Messi has the space to scheme. Vitinha. Vinicius Junior. No way through. Vinicius Junior. He's under a lot of pressure there. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Vinicius Junior. No, that pass isn't the best. Rice. Maldini is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Mbappe. De Jong wins the duel this time.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Not the worst challenge in the world, Peter, but this really isn't the time for it, is it?
Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Casillas chooses to deal with it himself. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Casillas comes out and deals with it. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, good take in a good area. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! A goal at a really telling moment. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And that brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Brazil unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So straight into the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And that's been won straight back. De Jong, spread to the right. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Rice. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Brazil still this single goal behind. That's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Junior.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And this is Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Rafinha does well not to be outdone there. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And Bomo, big chance! Well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
A entrada do jogador, camisa 7.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Casillas claims comfortable. Good ball, good take. He can run onto that. Mohamed Salah. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Brazil really could have done without this. The chance to pull further clear. Brilliant save from Donnarumma.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Guiu was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And reclaimed it in a trice. That's a good ball out wide. Looking for the run. Cannavaro cuts it out. Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That has been cut short. Dink through. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signal.
Oh, what has happened here? Throw in.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 18. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 15.
Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And here's Marmoush. That's a shade optimistic. And that is well cleared.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So a bit of a revolving door here.
17.
Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
He's one-on-one, surely! Shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are disappearing out of sight! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
A case now of complete control. It's a really well-measured ball. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. He is through here. Looking to wriggle clear of his marker. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he should have made it 4. Oh, that's well spotted. He's in one-on-one. Great ball, and he's in here. He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Robertson has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card.
Well, I don't think he's going to get much in the way of sympathy, Peter, not from anyone. Why? Why on earth did he do that?
That's the throw. Knocks it into space. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. He's shifting through the gears here. Has to go back here. Complete awareness. He understands. Brazil are utterly focused on their objective here. A single point and the job is done. Can they do it? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Brazil need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Costa. Can he get it through? And this is Messi. Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's managed to get rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. Dumfries promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's the chance to counter. He's got away. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Out for a throw. Desai kept his eye on it, and he's there. Not the most accurate pass. Dumfries. And they've got a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he is dashing away. And that has put paid to that. Threads one in, and he was quick to react. Dumfries is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Will play through for the wide man. Oh, well played, well played. Caicedo clears without hesitation.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's Costa. Vitinha gets a foot in here. That's an imaginative pass. Can he get on the end of this? Could be danger here. And he's got the beating of his man. Desai does well to get it back. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now, can they get him away? Looking for options for movement. Messi! Messi! Genius! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Oh, huge goal, massive goal. They hit the reset button and we're back where we were. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Cahill kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi, and the pass is intercepted. Costa. Now it's Costa. Ambitious ball here. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Stood up well to him there. Costa has been caught there, it's a foul. Cahill. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. And Messi! Messi with a beautifully timed run.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And no, that was never going to make it. Tries to pass it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cahill is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Here's a shot! Oh, belter! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have turned it round and they are celebrating. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Brazil leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And he's intervened well there. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So there was the first half.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Brazil leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline.
Substituição no time do Japão. Camisa 13.
That gets us going once more.
Pelo jogador, camisa 15.
Foot in. He's a sharp little ball here. Probing pass. That has ended up in no man's land. Hazard aimed beyond the defence. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Oh, that one's going nowhere. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe. Now it's Messi.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He is through here! Now it's Aguero. Pinches it off him. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Goes for the shot! Oh, well hit, very well hit actually. Hazard. In with the challenge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Distributed tidily. Knocks it into space. No, not quite on the same wavelength. It's not an especially good pass, that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position. to do that collectively.
Vinicius Junior does really well there. He is strong. Ball's played through. Can he get onto this? Messi, he has found the way through. And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well read, nice interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He won't be happy with that one. Nice looking ball. And this is Aguero. And he's managed to get free. Aguero! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ball in towards the middle. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Gets a good foot in there. And he cuts out the supply. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. And Messi! Oh, it's come loose. That has not gone well. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Messi.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Over to the right flank. Now that's well seen too. Could move up a gear here. Foot in. Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's found a way through. Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb! A finish of true class! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Tries from a long way out. Dumfries. And it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Rodgers. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal. Japan found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question. How long is there left, including stoppages?
Engages and forces him off the ball. Rodgers. Well timed, excellent interception. Rice. Now it's Oyarzabal. And we're done. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Brazil, they just didn't seem to have a plan, having been forced into chase mode so early, Peter. The players seemed to
Well, it's black and white everywhere you look here. Corinthians and Santos, of course, two teams who share the same monochrome colours. It's been a classic fixture over the years, featuring some of the best, most glamorous players Brazil have had to offer. Let us see if this latest edition can live up to its illustrious predecessors. What it is for... Tries a shot! It's bounced back off the post, and another try! Goal! Santos!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
He can run on. He's having a hit! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And he was quick to react.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
He welcomes it in, and it's made its way. Good chance here! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Good play, though. I love the way he was able to time his run like that. It's great skill to get it through one-on-one.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, he is slightly undercooked, that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just could...
Shoots! And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You just know there is no stopping that.
think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
This looks promising. Is having a shot! It's hit the uprights. No, that's been intercepted. Chance, surely! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's had it nicked away. Jimenez chips it through. Tries from distance. And that is doing no harm at all.
Santos really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
That pass isn't the best. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Some front-footed pressing going on here. That is good alertness. Done delicately. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's a good foot in there. Tries to pass it through. Ball looks... He'll try from distance! Incredible! Just incredible! And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
A case now of complete control. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He's a sharp little... He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Foot in. Castolo. Tries one from range. No, not quite.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Now, can they get him away? That's a shade optimistic. Great chance! And the keeper threw out a limb.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Castolo, clearly the target here.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know.
Goes to finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Valeni, that's a lovely, neat pass. Vonanda. Mignanda. Espimas. Mignanda. This ended up in no man's land. Castolo. He's gone for goal. No, he couldn't get hold of it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Carrillo. And smartly reclaimed. And it's half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets.